Hello everyone out there, and welcome to your love squeeze for the week. We are talking from the 12th until the 18th of April. I hope you're doing well, and yeah, it's good to see you here. Well, you can see me, I can't see you, right? That's how it goes. Anyway, if you want to skip to your own sign, you can do that below. You can just, there are timestamps, you can skip right through, or you can, watch everyone else's, and including your other placements. It's all okay. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell, so you know when my videos they come out. So this is the love squeeze. Mondays is top up, and also what you'll find over at Wellness Beyond Intuition right now would be the latest messages from the gatekeepers, new moon messages. We were a little late with the new moon, but hey, it's still new, so we'll still keep it up. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. Well, let's jump into this week's love squeeze and see what's going on for each sign. And let's start, as always, with Aries. And here we go. All right, somebody who's absolutely influential, I sense, is having their sort of the influential. What do I mean by that? I mean, yeah, I could be higher up, but what I'm sensing is somebody of status, somebody who is possibly well off, somebody who's got his or her, I would say, can I say this online shit together? They're eyeing you out, and they would very much like to get to know you. You'll see this week that might be some messages that are coming in, and pay especially attention, Aries, to those who have a position that is a little higher up. I would even say within work frames. Those are the ones you should look at as a potential love interest this week, because that is the squeeze you might get. So can you do that? Awesome. I think you can. So let's move on to Taurus. Taurus. Well, you will find yourself in certain situations this week where you will have to either choose to go one way or the other. It doesn't really matter which way you choose to go. It's almost like standing at crossroads, but because where you're going with this particular love squeeze this week will basically, you'll end up the same place. So to elaborate a little bit further on that, if it's somebody that you're interested in going out with, you can definitely do that. That's nothing wrong with it. If you have a certain interest in that actually turning into something more, it doesn't really matter in which direction you choose to go with this person. If it's somebody in your life that no longer serves you, that's the same idea is what that's about. So allow yourself to know that no matter what you're choosing this week, you're going to end up the same way. Okay, so we're going into Gemini. This is your time to show the world that what you're really made of, and that is love. Don't be surprised if people are really dependent on you this week. It's just seriously just coming in that if you are truly in the know-how and know who you are and what you want, and people, they're gonna know that too as well, and they're gonna want something from you. I wouldn't be surprised if family is a little bit more demanding, your spouse, your significant other, your children. There's a lot of love there that they want from you this week. Just so be prepared. I know that you sort of are the glue that holds it all together, which sometimes can be hard to understand that we are like that sometimes, but we are, we're appreciated for who we are, sometimes a lot more than we think we are. So Gemini, enjoy this week, because you're going to be recognized for the heart and the love that you have inside of you. So Cancer, this week, your efforts for love is going to take a little bit more of it's going to take a little bit of work this week. I'm not going to lie. You're not going to encounter the easiest people, even your current partner or somebody that you may be interested in. It's not going to be the easiest week. It is going to take a little bit of effort. I'm not going to say that you're going to have your work or your butt off in order to get recognized for who you are and the love that you have to give. That's not exactly what I'm saying here. What I'm just saying is that just be aware that this week is going to be a week where you're going to add a little bit extra effort in order for love to sort of, and the love squeeze to come through, right? So that's my advice for you this week. Just know that it takes a little extra work, and that's okay. Can't always have it easy, can we? Oh, well, I guess we can. I don't know. I guess it's the state of mind, right? So we're moving on to Leo. Leo, you have, as always, gone through so much, and you keep going through a lot. That is just within your sign, your beautiful sign, and but there's nothing wrong with it. I mean, it's just you are going to have some realizations this week where you're going to let go of something in order to make room for something new. I would suspect that there's somebody in your life, either from the past that no longer serves you, and who may have popped up lately, and you're going to feel that, oh, I'm going to have to let this one go for good. And don't be afraid to do that. It's time to let the past be the past and then move on, and you can certainly do that. Okay, so so this week, know that you might have to let go and move on to something much better, or at least make room for something much better. That's how I would put it. Virgo, as they say, you know, like within love and relationships, you know, we can invest and then not always see the outcome. It's sort of like playing the stock market, Virgo. You can invest and you can win big time, or you can invest and you can lose it all, right? That's sort of the same way as, you know, when it comes to the love squeeze of the week. You may feel that you've invested in a certain project or a certain person, and I would say person here, and it hasn't quite gone the way you wanted it to. But don't despair. Remember, we are only dealing with 1 week here. It's just a week, the notion you have to go through this week just to sort of allow yourself to see things differently, if I may be so bold to say that. And if you choose to see things in a different light than just what's presented to you right in front of you, you'll have a much different experience this week when it comes to love relationships. I have all the birds outside. They're always looking and staring at me. Probably because I got a baby bird on my balcony that fell off the roof. So I'm trying to keep it alive. Well, see, that's really information you don't need to know. But that's my love squeeze for the week. It's a baby bird. Oh, baby birds. This is just so wrong. Libra, this week, I would say that if you can step back from the whole love scene for just a week, I would do it if I were you. At least the first 4 days, I would say over the weekend, even though the weekend is usually where we go out and we meet people and we see if we have anything compatible there. But I would say, Libra, the first 4 days, that will give you peace of mind and also some well-needed rest, because after these 4 days, the next 4 days, you're going to be in hot demand, and you're going to need all the rest, and you're going to need all the energy you possibly can muster up in order for you to welcome that into your life. Okay, so keep that in mind this week. Take the first 4 days and let them be your sort of days to relax. Okay, Scorpio, this is going to be more of a week of recognizing both those you love and those you may be in love with, but that there is also a sense of friendship going on here that sometimes is so much more important than the whole romantic side of love and the love relationship. But which doesn't mean that you can't go down that route. You can, absolutely. But also know that there's friendships to be had here, and they're going to last a long time. I mean, you're not just building this week. You're not just building relationships in order to have somebody to come home to at night, which is nice, but you're also building long-lasting friendships. So keep that in mind. This week is mostly about friendships, and I hope that love squeeze sits well with you. All right, Sagittarius. And you seem to go all the way out this week to really make sure that those around you there are taken care of, and that you're in your happy spot. And I can tell you right now, it's going to be reciprocated. Sagittarius, this week you are certainly, I would say, if you're single, you won't be for much longer. If you are with your partner, it's going to the next level. if it's somebody from the past, because there is definitely somebody from the past who's sitting here looking at you and trying to make their way back. Just welcome them with open arms, because this week promises a lot of good energy when it comes to your love department. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay, this week keep your heart open. Capricorn, where are you this week? Well, Capricorn, it seems to me that you have a desire to walk away from something, possibly within your relationships, and it's something that you feel that it's time to let go of, that hasn't quite made the impact that you thought it would. There's nothing wrong with that. It can be somebody that you've been trying to invest your feelings in, and that hasn't happened, or it could be somebody from the past that you finally see, I need to let them go in order for you to move on and be with the person you are meant to be with. There's just certain scenarios here that's going to unfold for you over the next week here, where you are going to find yourself a lot more in touch with who you are as a person deep inside, and what it is that you want in your life, and who you want in your life. That's the key here, who you want in your life. So that's your love squeeze for the week. And don't despair. This is just 1 week, but this is going to make room for something much better to come into your life. Okay, so don't despair. Allow this to unfold in a beautiful way. So Aquarius, you seem to keep going. I love this. You seem to keep going. You're building upon 1 week after the other when it comes to these love squeezes, and they seem to be coming together. Somebody is definitely very serious about you. I don't know if you know this, but somebody's really wanting to, they don't know how to say it, but it's almost like they feel they got the right puzzle, the pieces of the puzzle, and they want to help you put it together so you can have this relationship that will flourish and get a little bit more energy. This is definitely fire I'm looking at. So we're looking at, I wouldn't be surprised if there's an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius that's part of your life at the moment, but it's not, but doesn't necessarily have to happen. But somebody's really serious about you, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is the week where you might be getting a proposal that, hey, shouldn't we take it to the next level? That notch up, it's good. You're gonna love it. All right. So that's for you, Aquarius, beautiful Aquarius. Now on to Pisces, and we love them Pisces, because who doesn't like a little bit of fluid energy? And Pisces, there's plenty of reasons for you to be happy this week. I mean, it comes on many different levels. It's almost like you're finding your communication skills. It's almost like you're finding the right words to say in the right moment, and they land exactly the way they're supposed to land with the person that you're saying them to, or whoever it is that you're communicating this with. But this is your love squeeze for the week, and that is that keep those communication skills open and fluid, and keep them out there, but also not just communication skills, because within the communication itself, you'll also find that you're going to be able to manifest much better what it is that you truly want in life. So keep all those things in mind, that through communicating, you can manifest what it is that you truly want in life, also when it comes to relationships, because that's what we're talking about, your love squeeze for the week, right? Anyway, everyone, I'll see you on Monday for your weekly top up, and next Friday again, we'll be back with more love squeezes. So you have a wonderful weekend, okay? Until I see you next time. Bye.